Get started trading cryptocurrencies today with Coinbase, and you both get $10 in free crypto. Link down below. I'm not a blockchain developer, not a financial advisor, and I'm not a millionaire, although I wish I was. I want to talk with you guys today about Shiba Inu and why I believe, in my personal opinion, this crypto is going to have one of its best couple of weeks we've ever seen for this crypto. And honestly, man, I am so looking forward to seeing what Shiba Inu is able to do, what it's able to pull off. And I want to talk with you guys a little bit today about why I believe this is one of the shining moments for Shib as a token. If you guys are new, welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt. It's a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel today. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into it, folks. So I have a lot to talk about, and this crypto has been making some amazing moves, as you guys can see here over the past 24 hours. This is looking like one of the biggest Shiba Inu breakouts we've seen here in a long time. Now, you guys can see this weekly downtrend, which has been absolutely devastating for a lot of people. And then for some reason, over the past 24 hours here, we're just watching it gain some new legs. It is incredible to watch. And especially when you look at this graph, fighting the current red market, which is just absolutely awful, climbing up the ranks, climbing up at the amount of holders it has. It is absolutely incredible to watch, and I want to especially start this video by comparing Shiba Inu to some of its competition. Let's talk about Ethereum right now. Ethereum is down around 2.34% on the day, with $2,241 per Ethereum. This is awful. Not only is this awful to see, it is very, very depressing for a lot of Ethereum holders. And as you guys can see, it really is stagnating here. You could, in a way, say this is a consolidation. Again, I don't really see it going below 2,200 for the near future, but this is dismal. This is nothing I like to see. Same thing with Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin today, only up 3%. Not bad. I'd say that was decent, but definitely nothing stupendous compared to Shiba Inu, which is up 35% on the day for the past 24 hours. And this is just mesmerizing, man. Like I've said, I cannot believe how much new legs this has gained over the past few hours. And something amazing to look at as well, it's not dipping. And this is something I'm going to get into when I look at the chart in a little bit with you guys. We're not watching those dips, which normally send it plunging down, which is depressing to look at. So thankfully, we're not seeing that here. And I want to talk to you guys about why this is happening. So look, the number one thing you guys have to understand is that crypto in general follows Bitcoin. It sounds obvious. I'm going to get a comment, oh, thank you, Captain Obvious, but it really is true. And there are so many people who don't realize this. When Bitcoin does bad, everything does bad. That's just a fact. And even if you have Cardano and XRP and the competition of Bitcoin and Ethereum, even when you have all of that, which is supposed to move in different ways, Ethereum obviously is supposed to be, the Bitcoin killer, the thing that overtakes Bitcoin one day in 5 years from now, and Cardano and XRP obviously working in different directions, more sustainable directions. Bitcoin itself still drives everything. This is the number one store of value for crypto. As you guys can see, the market cap, man, $693 billion. Nothing comes remotely close to that, and that's just a fact. So when Bitcoin does poorly, everything does poorly. Now, this does bring up the question, when Bitcoin is doing poorly but something else is doing much better, is that something else worth looking into? And I'd say it is. Now, again, Shiba Inu is not being pumped by the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, like Doge. It is not being pumped by major A-list celebrities, although there are some people who are, I'd consider, pretty famous, and some rich people who've been holding it, but it doesn't have nearly the amount of pump that a lot of celebrities are pumping Doge with and other cryptos with and Litecoin and all of that. So what you have here is a meme crypto, which has fantastic functionality on the ShibaSwap and all that stuff, which is coming out. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later, but it has a lot of functionality, yet for some reason has gone pretty much under the radar for a long time, yet still manages to gain incredible ground. So when you take a look at this chart here, like I said, man, you watch this absolutely awful dip here, like I talked about, man, falling down at one point down to 6.5, which, in Shiba terms is terrible. And like I said, man, when it goes down a 0.00001th of a cent, it's bad because it's moving on such a large percentile level. Like I said, it's only gone up when you really want to think about it, it's only gone up, what is it, 3 10,000ths of a cent or something like that here. But that slight jump is roughly 30% of an increase. So if you bought here at 0.7, that's fantastic. The fact that it's already pushing 10 again, that is absolutely fantastic. So as you guys can see here, it's doing exactly like we want to look at here. And I talked about this when I talked about how it was gearing for a previous breakout, but the goal here is to see falling wedges. And this is something that I've talked about here, but essentially when we go to Google here and we Google falling wedges, I want to show this for you guys because it's a very, very simple pattern that really is worth taking a look at here. You guys can see this, man. This is the basic pattern. The idea here is the highs are getting lower and the lows are getting lower, and they sort of converge. And you could see this pattern happening a few times here with Shiba Inu here. If you really want to take a look at this, you could watch this exact pattern form here. You can see it there and there, and boom, the falling wedges meet. This is a very basic pattern. Like I said, I'm not like a pattern hawk. There are some people out there who are, but this is a very basic pattern, which unfortunately led to it to crash here after, but it's okay because this pattern was formed. And when this pattern forms, it essentially, in simple terms, shows some stability. It shows that it is gearing for a breakout. And again, you watch it crash after, but again, the falling wedges still happen. This price, this price action here still was going on. And like I said, you watch the RSI here, the relative strength index, and if I pull this up here for you guys can see at a certain point here, it skyrockets to 83. You watch it go above the new support line it is testing, and then as you guys can see, of course, goes down a bit, but then again, it is still rocketing up with a strong set of 5 green candles here, pushing up towards the new support line. And like I said, man, you know what? I've not been a lifelong chart reader. This is not something I spend hours upon hours per day doing, but it really is a nice thing to try to learn just a little bit about the way things work. And I'm telling you, the best thing you could do is just look at it, man. I'm telling you, dude, since doing these videos, literally, it has gotten a lot easier for me. I'm telling you, look up a few basic patterns, a few basic indicators, like the Fibonacci retracement here. You guys can see a few basic indicators, a few basic things going on, and I'm telling you, man, it will help so much. Like I said, what we're currently looking at here is waiting for all of these new candles to try to break past the red line here, which is 0.00092, it's looking like here, and that's obviously, still 1/10,000th of a cent or whatnot, but again, when that goes up 1/10,000th of a cent, it's a pretty big deal. So again, we want to watch this break past the support line, and we want to watch it definitely chart some new lows, and that's the goal. We want to see it charting some higher lows. Again, like I said, the goal is to watch this moving average generally go up without watching it dip all the way down to 6 again or to 7 again, because that's just an absolutely awful dip, and it shows that investors really are losing faith in the currency at that moment. So again, the Fibonacci thing here, you guys see the Fibonacci retracement. It's using algorithms, it's using mathematics here. I don't know the exact way the algorithms work, but it's using mathematics here to basically chart some predicted support lines, and the goal is to watch it sit here on the red and not dip below this ever again. Really, man, the line I'm looking at is this one. I don't want to watch it dip below here again, because when it does, man, it gets really pitiful. Like I said, it gets to 7 and it just hangs around here for a while. It doesn't break back out of it because the entire faith in crypto is down. And like I said, man, this is all going on with Ethereum in the toilet. Ethereum here is 2,200, and once Ethereum goes back up, Shib here as an ERC-20 token, being a part of the Ethereum network here, should see some success. As Ethereum goes up again, this should go up with it. So the fact that it is doing this on its own with Ethereum in the garbage at the moment is absolutely awesome to see. Like I said, man, a 30% increase on the day. This is one of the best technical moves I've seen Shib do. Because remember, it's had better growth. This is something people need to realize. It has had better growth before. SNL, post SNL, seeing it skyrocket like this, but it had growth during a major bull run for Doge, for Ethereum, for Bitcoin and all that. And now it is having another run during an absolutely awful bear red market season here, which is a much bigger deal. Like I said, man, in the past 7 days, going from here to here, as small as that looks on paper, as small as that looks on the graph, is incredible to see going on here. And again, the technicals are just lining up incredibly. You guys see the market cap is going up. We are at a $3.6 billion market cap. The diluted market cap as well is going up here, as you guys can see. If we take a look here at the trading volume, seeing a little bit more volume, which is always nice, and more buy volume, which is fantastic. The market rank here is 29 on CoinMarketCap, which is wonderful. Love to see that moving up here, and it really does seem to be one of the better altcoins going on right now. Like I said, there are a lot of coins out there that have better technical fundamentals, that have better things going on, but the wonderful thing about Shib that I love to see is the fact that, again, it is a meme token. It has that meme appeal, yet is still doing some wonderful things on the technical side and on the infrastructure side. And again, when you take a look at their website here, I've talked about this to you guys, but it really is cool to mention. We have their whole ecosystem here being developed. You have Shib, their main one here, nicknamed the Doge Killer, of course, is an ERC-20 token. It can remain well under a penny and still outpace Doge. And that's the thing, man. When I look at this chart here, I'm not expecting it to reach a cent. That would be wonderful, but it would really have to be right up there neck and neck with Bitcoin for that to happen. Possible. Don't think it's likely, though. Hey, maybe Elon Musk pumps it tomorrow. Who knows? It's not likely. I don't think it's going to happen, but if he does, this might change very, very quickly. But at the moment, I don't think so. What I think is more realistic is to watch it go to 1/100th of a cent, and in that case, we'd still all be sitting pretty well. Like I said, the couple $100 I put in early on, which I put in right before the SNL thing, actually somewhere around here, the couple $100 I put in, that would be a lot. That would be a nice increase for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people here who bought this dip as well would see a very nice increase coming up here in the near future. So that is what I'm personally looking forward to. And in full disclosure, I don't have a ton of money invested in Shiba Inu. Like I said, a few $100s. And I feel like as YouTubers, this is something I wanted to talk with you about. It puts you in a bit of a rock and a hard place in a sense, because had I put a lot of money into Shiba Inu, people would say, oh, you're trying to just pump your garbage token. Yet now that I don't put a lot of money into it all around, it's not like my number one investment. It's like somewhere in my top 5 or top 10 investments. People would say, oh, you're pumping this without having a lot in it. So as YouTubers, I feel like in a way we don't have a lot of leeway with this, because again, people are critics, no matter what, and I understand that. But man, it is kind of irritating, because no matter what you do in this circumstance, you're perceived as wrong by people in the comments, no matter what happens. So definitely do, if you watch a lot of YouTubers that are talking about Shib, try to be understanding, because again, they go through a lot of garbage, in the comments, no matter what. Like I said, if I had a lot of money here, I would be wrong for having a lot of money invested in this, and if I don't have a ton of money invested in this, I'm also wrong for that. So it's something I want to get off my chest, but it is worth thinking about, man, because there are a lot of YouTubers that are being sort of subjected to this at the moment, and it really isn't fair to a lot of people out there. But regardless, man, you know what, dude? I'm looking forward to a lot of these projects coming out. Like I said, Bone, Shib, and Leash, the 3 tokens that they're working at here. Leash is already out, of course, only 100,000 tokens, being a very expensive crypto. So that one I'm looking forward to. And as we know, a lot of very wealthy people have been acquiring Leash and holding on to it, which is wonderful. Bone should be excellent once that releases. And of course, we have ShibaSwap. ShibaSwap being the absolute bread and butter of Shiba Inu, which I've talked about. But you have all of these different functions here. You have Dig, which is basically where you're providing liquidity to earn bones, which is their new crypto, which they're working on, Bone. Then you have Berry, which is staking your Shib to earn more Shib. So Dig and Berry are kind of similar. You're in a sense providing liquidity in both circumstances, but in one you're earning Bone, and in one you're earning Shib. Fetch is basically where you're just swapping. That is the Uniswap, PancakeSwap, sort of competitor here. That is the main function of ShibaSwap. Then you have Treat, which is a new token coming soon. Bone Folio, which is basically your portfolio portal, where it takes you here to go check your portfolio. And NFTs, which are a really nice market that I also think will be helpful for this price once we see them expand into NFTs, because NFTs, like Mana, Decentraland, is a particular NFT crypto that I'm a very big fan of, I've been following for a long time. Mana has been going around here for a while, and it's just very nice to see, because I've personally been a very big fan of Decentraland, and there are a lot of other NFT cryptos that have really been expanding in the industry. So that's always cool to see, like I said. And if Shib manages to successfully expand in the NFT market, I really do think we could be doing some great stuff here in the future. So all around, man, like I said, you know what? I'm looking forward to watching this continue to chart up well. Like I said, it ain't gonna be that easy. You know, of course, you're always gonna encounter your occasional red candle or whatnot. But all around, man, I'm really looking forward to watching this, you know, chart new territory, build new support where it needs to build the support, and slowly work its way to the moon, man. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Shiba Inu content coming out every single day on the channel. We'd love to have you guys join the Discord, link down below in the description. It'd be my pleasure to have you guys over there. If you guys want to get started trading Shib, you guys can use my gates.io link down below in the description. If you guys use that, you both get some free crypto. And of course, if you guys want to get started trading some Bitcoin or Ethereum on Coinbase, we both get $10 in free cryptocurrency. So who can't love that? Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know down below in the comments what your estimated price target is for Shiba Inu in a week from now. That being said, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.